I never thought in my lifetime I would ever have to do commentary about a U.S. president selling out American values and interests to our Russian adversaries. We're supposed to be trying to contain and undermine the superpower named Russia. We're not supposed to reward it for having breached the sovereignty of Ukraine, for having led to terrorism all around the country, to having undermined our own democratic values and election system through disinformation and misinformation campaign. But to people like Carrie Lake, who says, I wake up every day, it's like Christmas morning. We love the fact that Donald Trump is having direct phone calls with Putin. It's the art of the deal of peacemaking, says Jack Posobiec. And by the way, while I'm on Jack Posobiec, the guy that invented Pizzagate, the guy who argued to the American people in a QAnon conspiracy that Democrats were running, including Hillary Clinton and John Podesta, running a child pedophile ring out of a pizza parlor in Washington, D.C. I am not making this up. That guy, you think that guy should be in a mental hospital. You know where he is? He's standing next to Pete Hegseth, invited by the Pentagon to go along and do running social right-wing commentary about the accomplishments. He's like embedded with the Trump administration. He goes with Pete Hegseth to Pentagon meetings abroad. He goes with Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, who stands next to him while they're meeting with Ukraine.
Come on, girl.
Selling out Ukraine. Jack Posobiec, the Pizzagate guy, is in the government embedded with the Trump administration. So then you've got Tucker Carlson, right? Tucker Carlson is celebrating the fact that Donald Trump it's not about making peace with Russia.
There you go. Walk around.
It's about getting into bed with Russia and throwing Ukraine under the bus as a result. I mean, he's negotiating directly. Marco Rubio and Trump himself in phone calls with Putin are negotiating directly with the Russians before they even met with the Ukrainians or understand what Zelensky wants in this. And they've already cut the legs out from under Zelensky because they've sent out code, including the defense secretary, Hegseth.
You got it. Good girl. All right.
Ukraine will never be allowed into NATO. Will never be in the NATO alliance. And
you can do it.
Have to give back.
You can do it.
Sorry,
come on, baby girl.
All the territory that Russia took by force in the 2.5-year war.
Yep.
That's the reward Russia got
all right.
for being the aggressor and going after a democratic country. And now you've got the talking points. And you see how Donald Trump is using right-wing media. I'm going to play a couple of clips here. But you've got the talking points.
Yeah, I know. She wants to.
You think you're watching Russian TV?
Out. Maybe put her back on a walker.
I mean, Tucker Carlson frequently calls Zelensky the dictator.